Hello and welcome back. It's time today. We're moving on to FIFA 13 and I've got a lot of videos to show you. We've had a little bit of a lapse. I dropped the ball a little bit on the editing, not going to lie. But we're going to have a lot of videos coming out soon because we've got a lot of games recorded and I've got a lot of work to do. So here you can see this is the new Pro Clubs seasons. We've got 10 games in Division 10 to reach 12 points to win the division title. So here, this was our first game. This was on the launch day, so the quality of football wasn't quite what you're used to from obviously the high quality of Jaffas. But here we've got Jaffas versus Los Amigos. So this was our first game. This was away. They had 5 guys, so they were playing 3 of the back 4 and 2 up front. We were playing myself and Dan up front with Matt playing in behind at centre attack in mid. So here we go, we're underway. Now we're playing a much higher tempo game in FIFA 13. Mostly because obviously the loss of Luke at holding mid, he doesn't have the game yet because he's moving to university, so he'll be getting it at a later date hopefully, but we're losing quite a lot of stability without having him at holding mid, so we're having to play higher tempo, more attacking football. So hopefully, some better videos will be coming out. So here was the first chance. I just played a through ball. AI there missing a chance, disappointing, but that was the first chance for Jaffas on FIFA 13, and we thought, great start. We were excited for this. We've been buzzing. Dan planned, he wasn't going to get the game for the first few days. Comes out, first thing he says to me, I am getting the game today. So, can't argue with that. So here, this was them. We assumed they'd played quite a few games based on the fact that they had the shirt untucked. So, yeah, you have to have played at least one game for that. So we knew they were going to be more used to FIFA 13 than we were, shall we say. But, so nonetheless, we started this game here. They had an attack. We were on the back foot for a lot of this game, although we did have more of the ball. We never really had a proper control over this game. So here they have a corner, they put the ball in, the centre half gets his head up and nods that away, so, fair enough goal really. It was from a corner, they'd been the better side to this point. We hadn't really got going, so we found ourselves a goal down after 25 minutes, and Dan putting the ball out of play, brilliant there. So here we go, this is us on the ball now. This was our first sort of major attack. That was a nice ball from Matt, but my first touch, really poor. I really struggled with the first touch at first, I'm not going to lie. It took me a long time to get used to it, and that really affected some of our play. So here, I went out wide, tried to play it into Dan, keeper claims it. Fair enough bit of defending that. That was a nice bit of play, but no reward. And here they get the ball for a counter-attack, over the top ball, bit of pace from their forward. Gets the shot away, but the keeper saving it. You expect him to save that, but nonetheless, they got a corner out of it. So now we had a corner to defend. This is 33 minutes in. Puts it in. And he got the header away. But the keeper there, brilliant save. And yet again, the keeper, he kept us in this game at this point. We really had not started very well at all. Here, I tried to release Dan. Yet again, typical of how we played in this game. Impatient. We never let ourselves build up the attack. And it took us a while to snap out of that. So we got half-time. We were 1-0 down. And, we were still in good spirits because we knew we'd shown some good football, but we knew we needed to step up in the second half. So that again was their goal. So here you got the half-time statistics. You can see we had more of the possession, better passing, but we just weren't creating anything in the final third. We'd had one shot and it had been an AI. It was a big chance. If that had fallen to a human, we'd be putting that away every day of the week. But nonetheless, we knew we needed to step it up in the second half. So here we go. They're kicking off. There we go. So we're underway in the second half. And here we've got, we knew we needed to be better in this half. So we stepped it up. We had a bit of a talk about half-time, about what needed to change. And here we decided we were going to take our time a bit more. Because we knew it was a new game, we have to adapt, particularly the first touch. Plus our pros are pretty shit. So we had a lot to get used to. So here we got a corner straight away. Well, 10 minutes in, but And yeah, that didn't really come to anything. But then they get a counter-attack. They're just coming up the pitch, you're thinking, counter-attacks, memories of FIFA 12. But no, we win the ball back. AI have actually got a bit of ability this time. Bit of a scrappy bit of play, but then the ball falls to Matt. He cuts inside, plays a little ball there. Don't know quite how he managed to play that, but I managed to get a shot off. Hits the post. Dan follows up, puts in the cross, and there you go. 1-1. First goal on FIFA 13. Of course, scored by me, because I'm just the best in the world. And here, just had a little turn, found a bit of space, got my shot off. Felt a bit unlucky to hit the post, but down here, good awareness to get on there, get his cross in, quality cross, simple goal really. Couldn't have asked for more. It's a brilliant cross by Dan. Impossible to miss really. And there you can see, just here was just again getting the space, getting the shot away, hits the post, and there Dan, I just followed in at back post, back of the net, simple as. So that was 1-1. So here we got our tails up here. We started attacking a bit. We knew we could win this game if we got ourselves into shape. So here we had a bit of play. Matt knocking it forward to me, looks at Dan in the middle, whips it in, and Dan has his volley, but off target. I mean, not his fault. I believe his pro had about 68 volleys at this stage, so you can't really argue with that. That's just teething problems, obviously. Pro, pretty shit. Dan here puts in a cross, but they just clear it. There wasn't really a great deal of quality football that goes on after this point. Obviously, you can see this is nearly the end of the game, 88th minute. Matt just picking it up, slots it through to Dan, has his shot, keeper saves it. We had the chances. We could have won this game. Maybe if Dan's pros overall had been a little higher, we'd have done so here. Dan put in a corner. That was a really poor header from me. I should have put that on target, and that was a foul. So then I believe this was the last attack of the game. One of their lads just cutting inside, getting his shot away. Keeper saves it, and then, well, our hearts are in our mouths at this point. We thought that was going to roll in, and we would have been livid. Not would have been that. That wouldn't have been the best way to start. But there, it's got full time, 1-1. Not the best start. We'd have liked to have started with a win, but we started with a draw. So, we got a point, something to build on. We've got another 9 games. So here you can see, this is the division. We've got 1 point. We've got to get another 11. We've got 9 games to do it. Obviously a draw, not the best start, but we've got something to build on. So yeah, thanks for watching. And there'll be more videos out soon. We're going to document all our journey throughout FIFA 13. So thanks for watching. See you soon.